In our last segment, I spoke about the connection between your nonprofit brand and your board members. Today, I want to talk about how you as marketing leaders should be engaging with your board members regularly. First of all, anytime we're engaging with board members, we want to do so in a collaborative and strategic manner. That means we want to maintain open lines of communication and be transparent, but also stay in line with the boundaries of each of our roles. In most organizations, interactions between the marketing leader and the board happen in 3 key areas. The first is providing regular updates on key metrics and achievements. This may be something you do directly, depending on the hierarchy of your organization, or you may be providing reports to your executive director, who will then review them with your board. The second function is to keep board members informed about marketing strategies, campaigns, and performance. If your team is launching a public relations effort, recording new public service announcements, or installing a new outdoor campaign, you'll want to provide the board with some highlights on the campaign and share your expectations. Try to get ahead of answering the questions you anticipate your board members will have. Why are we launching this campaign? What's the call to action we want the people who see this campaign to take? Do we have measures like volunteer recruitment or dollars raised tied to this campaign? So think it through. What questions would they answer in follow-up, and try to get ahead of providing the best answers you can. The third way a marketing leader should be prepared to interact with the board is by leveraging their expertise. Again, you want to be transparent, but here you're really talking about transparency on challenges that the organization is facing and seeking input for potential solutions. Now, you're doing this in partnership with other organizational leaders, including your executive director, of course. So this is not just you and the board. This is a larger, broader leadership-based activity. Keep in mind that board members, just like other members of your own team, will have ideas about how they think the organization should approach marketing. Sometimes you get lucky and you have a board member with marketing expertise, or at least a deep understanding of marketing from their own executive efforts. But sometimes you'll have board members who are not marketers, who will share things they heard, something someone told them, something they read someplace, even something their younger, hipper Gen Z kid or grandkid said was the cool thing to be doing today. It's your job as the marketing leader to synthesize these suggestions and determine which have value for your organization. And not just which would be good to try, but also which you have the capacity, financial or otherwise, to effectively support on a continual basis. Sometimes our job as marketers is to explain the tactics we think will work and why. And sometimes it's to explain which tactics, channels, platforms, whatever it might be, aren't a fit for us. If you're effectively turning down someone else's idea, do it with data and explain why it isn't something worth pursuing, or maybe worth pursuing at this time, depending on the circumstance. Remember, you're the leader who's tasked with making sure that the marketing goals you set align with the organizational mission. So as you're sharing the choices you've made, it helps to clearly communicate how those initiatives contribute to the organization's success and impact. This should start by collaborating with board members way back at the point of those strategic planning sessions, and it should be ongoing as you move through the development of new plans and priorities. One thing that can help you stay aligned with the board is to periodically provide insights on current marketing trends and their potential use for your target audience. If you can get a few minutes face-to-face with them from time to time, you can get ahead of questions they may have about why you are or are not trying new tactics by letting them know that you're aware of these options and have been mindful in reviewing whether they were a fit for your organization and audience. Reviewing new possibilities regularly will not only help you be transparent and strategic with your leadership team and board, but it will help you identify what I like to call the would-if opportunities. These are things you would like to pursue if you had the budget, the staff, the specialty expertise, whatever resources you need. If these would-ifs show strong potential, your board may actually want to step in and help you identify ways to acquire those resources to make it happen. These conversations between you and your board help build trust and foster stronger relationships. They help you mutually understand each other's perspectives, interests, and expertise so that you can be mindful in incorporating that into your marketing strategies. Partnership here is really important because you need each other. Just like the board needs you to leverage your knowledge and time to be an effective marketer, you need your board members to assist with budget allocations and resource availability. You need them to work closely with you and your whole leadership team on fundraising campaigns and donor engagement strategies and service delivery. So to wrap this all up, we need open communication, We need alignment on goals. And we need to be mindful of ongoing reviews of opportunities, challenges, and resource allocations to assure that we collectively make our marketing efforts successful.